We've kind of reached that time now in the season where we can genuinely start talking about predictions for the end of the season. So we asked the guys to take a look at the Premier League table and tell us now how they see it finishing regarding the top six. And here we are. I suppose the first thing, Rio, that you've got to look at is that you've got Liverpool finishing third. Robbie's got them down in fifth. So maybe we should start discussing why you've both got such different opinions there.
I think we were even just talking now. Who do you think will win this game? I don't know. I'm not too sure. Liverpool obviously in a vein of form at the moment. Last season, if we were sitting here in this game, both of us 100% would be going Liverpool win this game. It's theirs to lose. That's the big difference. So that's why I've got them in the position they are. They're lacking consistency, they're lacking confidence, they're lacking form. So I don't see them mounting a challenge to win the league this season.
I've got them fifth. If they had every player fit, they finish top four, no problem. Possibly give Man City a run, because I think Man City will win the title. But this is their 16th centre-back pairing of the season so far. That's a huge blow. And when the fullbacks, one-on-one situations, Alexander-Arnold and Robertson, two of the best fullbacks in the world, but on one-on-one situations, what I noticed last week against Man City, they struggle defending one-on-one situations. And is that because, they're looking to go forward? Is that because no Gomez and Van Dijk? People talk about the absence of Van Dijk, which is huge. But for me, and Rio will talk about this later, is the two centre-backs being out. When the next 6 games, when Gomez was in the side, when Van Dijk got injured, they'd only conceded 3 Premier League goals. When Gomez got injured as well, those two out the side, they're disrupting the whole team. Henderson, Fabinho, centre-half. So the whole team is unbalanced. But I will say, for Liverpool to be challenging, still, with the injuries they've had, is credit to Jurgen Klopp. They're a fantastic team. That's why I've got them fifth. The first time they've lost 3 home games, I think, since 1960.
Go on, Rob.
3, I think.
Waiting for someone to give you...
Yeah, I think. Something like that.
Joel?
Is it Joel? Yeah, is it Joel? Yeah. But they're just not right, and they can't score goals at home.
Yeah.
If they'd ever fit, top 4. But I think it's an unprecedented season, amount of games. You look at the squad. So you look at the squad now. You look at Chelsea's squad. Momentum. New manager. Coming off that bench, Thiago, wonderful player. Oxlade-Chamberlain, Shaqiri. Who's going to change the dynamic of the game? Look at Leicester's side. You've got players who can change the dynamic of the game. That squad is suffering.
But we were talking about this before as well, funny enough, is that full tilt, full squad, they're challenging City to win the league, 100%, no doubts. But I don't think anybody else will be in their position with the amount of stuff that's destabilised their season.
No.
And that's a credit to them.
You still see them third?
And I still see them third. I think anybody else in this situation have gone through what they've gone through are finishing 8th or 10th.
Yeah. Thomas Tuchel doesn't match Frank Lampard's achievement of last season for you?
I just think there's a bit too much to do, maybe. I think that Leicester are still a fairly consistent team, and I think the other teams will just be able to stay ahead of him. I think he'll get it right there, Tuchel. I do like him as a manager. I think the players have taken to him immediately. But I think there maybe just be a little bit to do maybe to get in there. I wouldn't be surprised if they do make it, but I've gone for what I've gone for.
If they don't, then, has he failed? He's had plenty of time.
Could get the sack.
Well, you would say Frank done amazing last season.
Yeah.
And, those games which Tuchel's come in, and I see that, I like the way they play. But he's had enough time to get Chelsea into the top 4. 1 point behind Liverpool, I think they are. But that squad is amazing. If at the end of the season they don't qualify in the Champions League, how would you say he's failed or succeeded?
Well, I think the remit, 100%, is Champions League football at a minimum now, once he's gone in there. And we'll have to wait to see if he doesn't get in there. You never know with the way that regime's run, he could get the sack. But I think Frank's sitting at home saying, I would have got that team into the top 4.
Yeah.
That's what Frank will be saying, 100%.
I do want to touch on Tottenham as well. Both of you have got them outside the top 6. They're only a win away from being level on points with Liverpool, aren't they? So they're right in the mix, but neither of you think they're going to stay the course?
Well, based on what I've seen this last week or so, I've seen them a number of times over the last 10 days, and they've been very poor. And they're heavily... Listen, all the teams are reliant on 1 or 2 players in their team, but none more so for me than Harry Kane with Spurs.
This is huge today for, if Liverpool get beat today, we've both got Everton as 6.
Yeah.
They'd have 3 games in hand.
Yeah.
I think they've got to play City twice or from now to the end of the season. But Everton, could they do it? But Leicester would be the one I'd worry most about because of the experience of last year. But have they learnt from the experience of last year?
OK, we're out of time, but I need a one-word answer on this. Should we stop talking about the big six in football now and maybe talk about a big eight going forwards?
Yeah, or the big six has just change the names in there. Arsenal don't seem to be in there at the moment. Spurs don't seem to be in there at the moment.
He says with a smile on his face. What do you think?
Listen, financially, I think, big six will always probably be the big six. But Leicester, I think since they've been back in the Premier League, or their average finishing position in the Premier League is 7th, and they've won the title. So that's not the top six, is it?
He makes his own point perfectly.